Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to game 2 of CXN Playmaker as the green Protoss spawning in the top right, and VBX Gatsby, excuse me, the purple Terran in the bottom left. Once again, this is a fairly long game, so we will speed this one up. Next game, I can tell you, is actually a short one. Fairly short at least. So this game we see that the pylon placement's much farther ahead of the supply depot than it was last game. But like last game, we are going to see the barracks does start before the gateway does. He's getting a little zapping action on that SCV building, and since you can kill it while it's working, it kind of sucks to be Terran. Gas being taken right away from Playmaker. No gas yet being taken from... Never mind. Gas is being taken for Gatsby. Now, obviously, the map is Zelnaga Caverns. Technically, it's MLG Zelnaga, but... yeah. The idea is that it's Zelnaga. Cybernetic score is almost done, which means we can expect to see Warp Gate tech being started and Chrono Boost right away. Second gas almost done, and there we go. Put guys into it. 3 here and 2 here, because this one decided no, he doesn't want to actually go into the gas and get some. While we have Playmaker holding this watchtower with a half health probe, I guess I'd say, because technically it's actually only at half health, but it's got 50 shields. And this poor Marine doesn't even stand a chance against the Stalker, only gets 6 shots off, which just is not enough. Or is it 5 shots? I always forget. It was 5 shots. The Stalker just does too much damage and has too much shield to kill from one Marine. We do see we are working on 3-gate Robo build against Terran, which is not a bad idea. Lots of sentries, though. So now we're actually going to take over this watchtower, too, so we have complete coverage. The expansion is getting close to completion for Playmaker. A decorative little bunker here that doesn't do anything. I was trying to get you guys the original VODs for these games because they work out a lot better, but for some reason the quality of the quality is just bad when I downloaded it. And he needs to move this army out. And is he going to lose the Nexus? Yes, the Nexus is going to fall at 8 health. There was no way he was going to survive. But in exchange, he is going to mop up this entire little force here. He's going to lose some Stalkers, or some Zealots. Almost lost a Stalker, but you know, overall comes out pretty ahead. I mean, he's still got a fairly good armory, and he's got that Immortal out, and that'll definitely help him with tanks, anything mech based. We see the expansion command center once again being made and then lifted over. The decorative bunker has been salvaged. I mean, Gatsby is very good at so much saturation that his SCVs are having a hard time finding spots, so it's very easy for him to pull them. Meanwhile, we see Playmaker having to completely rebuild over here. Thankfully, he didn't have these simulators up earlier, or else he really would have. We see nothing being researched from the Twilight Council yet. It's just kind of there at the gateway. Forged, because you always need those upgrades. So now we're on a 4-gate Robo, basically. And now we add down yet another gateway, so we're going to be 5-gate, 6-gate robotic, 6-gate Robo Forge Council. I don't know. So Playmaker does clear out his destructible rocks. He's got that observer over there. Just keep an eye on what's going on with the expansion. Meanwhile, we do see that he has some Archons in the field because, what's that? We have a Templar Archives, ladies and gentlemen. No Storm research, though, as it starts now. This army is kind of just going to be there for a while. And it's cool that I can look through at my perspective, even though my perspective is pretty much just what I'm looking at now. So we do see that the +2 armor is being started before +1 ground weapon has even finished. We see a Warp Prism, so we might even see some Warp Prism harass. What is he going to take? Oh, he's going to take 2 High Templar. Sure is a good thing we don't have any anti-air anywhere, isn't it? We see Mass Marine, some Marauder. I mean, it looks like some Marauder and Mass Marine, but really it's some Marauder, Mass Marine. It is honestly what it comes down to. The Warp Gate comes out, and what happens? Oh, Storm, but not for a lot of damage. So what are we gonna do? We're just gonna run away. So he's gonna he had all of his SCVs mining over here for a while. It was actually fairly entertaining when you realize he's got 55 mining at the same place. Dark Shrine being placed down and warped in. Take your pick. Essentially the same thing. We see ghosts coming up. Ooh. Big storms from the Templar, but unfortunately he's got this missile turret is just going to take him out, and that's going to hurt. Do we get to see? Yeah. For some reason chat doesn't actually display right now. Warp Prism speed is your... It doesn't show. No, it doesn't. I feel like an idiot. So we see a mostly Zealot Archon mix with some Stalker Sentry support and an Immortal in there. And of course, since this observer just keeps following, we know exactly what's going on. I mean, we're off Mass Gate, and we're working on 3-3. Oh yeah, there's an engagement here. It kind of goes bad for the Terran player. It's just a little bad. Even more gateways being made and turned into warp gates over here for Playmaker, but he's off 4 base, so he can handle the economic stress of that. I mean, plus he's also got a bank of minerals. I mean, that's the issue, is that if you don't do this like all the time, is that you're going to have just this incredible amount of things. Also, some DTs over here doing some work. Doesn't matter, you can lift it, but you know what? It'll burn. That's the thing. Terran buildings burn when they're on fire. Kind of sucks. So we run out of things to upgrade. So what are we going to research? Oh, let's research shields. That'll definitely help out with these Archons though, because they do have so much shield and like no life. Okay, that was weird. Game froze up for a second there. So here we go again. There's that Dark Tar. He's being sneaky. That's that Dark Templar over here. Well, we're gonna kill him. Gonna kill what we can. Oh, we can scan. A scan for 1 DT. I don't think that's worth it, honestly. I mean, that's just kind of stupid. Come on. Come on, computer. It's not like you're doing anything in the background. You really don't need to chug this much. But we're gonna see, I mean, we see fairly big armies here from Playmaker and QX and Gatsby. It's gonna take out this pylon over here because tried to expand here and it didn't work so well for him. But of course, Protoss knows that, and he's just gonna try and back him up into a wall, and he's gonna catch him just completely off guard. Storms and Gatsby's food plummets. He's got base, but and also a DT was over here killing things apparently. We saw Colossi getting ready to be made because we have extended thermal lands, so things weren't going to get any better for Terran. I mean, Protoss barely took any losses in that fight. I mean, if we look at that, that's pretty one-sided there. So, point to... Oh, he keeps doing this. Point to Playmaker. And we'll be right back with the final game of the series. 1,